Hello my friends and welcome to an interesting first impressions video. A game sent to me by my friends at Micropose. This is my Micropose. Anyway, it's Mech Engineer, not the not the mod loader by the same name as people on this channel will be familiar with, but a game about engineering mechs. So let's give it a bash. I was actually shocked that this game is only like 63 meg, so is there no way to speed this up? Okay, alright. The year is 2198. The main asteroid belt of the solar system. At the Plato Space Research Station, experiment is underway to create long-term traversable wormhole in a dodecahedron filled with antimatter. There's some difficulty in the flow of the text here. From within a 12-kilometer cage during the experiment, a wormhole was open for just a second. In its place, a large alien ship appeared, similar to a sea clam with two rings around it. And then it proceeded to obliterate everything. The AI decided to wait out underwater and rebuild the ship into a walking city. Okay. Sort of like this is Terror from the Deep or something. How do I proceed? Okay. Return key. First of all, you need to determine the location of your city. The terrain around you will greatly affect the complexity of the further game. Underwater, mechs without improvements are slowed. Hot maps can turn off an unprotected reactor in a second. Okay. So we've got some resources. We have some mechs. We have what looks like a research tree. Tank gun, large firearm, formerly used on tanks in military conflicts on Earth. Blueprint obtained from the General Military Database. You cannot examine the further tech. Okay, there's a fair bit of technology, I would say, like about 30 items or something. The main factories and plants have been restored and re-equipped. This will allow us to start adept mechs to new conditions. Start to adapt mechs to new conditions. Yeah, there's a few minor English problems here. It's not too off-putting, but hey. Refined frame. Adds to the overall strength of the mech. New cockpit is also stronger. Alright, well let's start with weapon research, shall we? Okay, I think that's it selected. You have 4 main menus available: engineering, components, research, and hangar. Okay. Mr. Pink, Storm, and Mr. Green. Fill the blinking slots with appropriate modules. The reactor must be ignited. Change the individual parameters of the mech in the extra menu. Send the mech to the hangar. Okay. So I guess these are pilots. We have lots of identical engines here. Wait, 79 of 86. Energy 2. You need to assemble and ignite the reactor on the construction table. Okay. Alright, I have no idea what these buttons do. Can I pick this guy up? It's a little bit confusing, this game so far. Obviously it needs weapons. I'm gonna say that's weight, energy requirement, firepower, and maybe that last one is range? Or maybe this bar is range? Maybe this is armor breaking. Need to assemble and ignite the reactor on the construction table. Ah, okay, you can pick it up like this. Okay, there we go. Okay. Fill the blinking slots with appropriate modules. Add additional components. Start the reactor and test it. Maximum pressure 11. External cooling reduces heat from the environment, Inner cooling reduces heat from reload and shots. Small overall cooling. Okay, what does this do? It's like, it's heat sinks, I think. They increase the cooling power. Energy output 38. I haven't the foggiest what I'm doing here, but hey. Okay. The number is slowly rising. This is like an overcooled reactor, I think. Max temp. Nearly 1,000. Weight 60, output 38. Okay. Fine. Power 43. Okay, so these generate support for weight. Arms and leg engines generate support for the weight, but take some energy. Okay. Shame I can't really rebuild it in the exact same way. Should probably add other modules. Add evasion. Increases ammunition +1. How much ammunition do these weapons actually have? Change the armor, add reactive armor against missiles, add a self-destruct system, add an energy shield, add melee. Could just have as much armor as Okay, this is the repair system. You can distribute energy between the modules. Drag the plus or minus wires to one of the modules. I don't seem to be able to actually do anything here. You can even paint the mech. Drag the plus or minus wires to one of the modules. This doesn't seem to do anything, and maybe that's just because they're... Okay. Maybe that's because it's maybe necessary if you have a power shortage, you can adjust it. Okay. Let's get the rest of this done. Why not? I mean, I would have pre-built, personally, I would have pre-built some mechs, you know. Right? I mean... just give us a basic idea of what we should be doing. I mean, what else are you going to do in the early game, right? You have very limited choices. Let's go with guns. Okay, that leaves us with a tiny bit of weight. Not enough for another one of these. Change the armor, add active armor, add a self-destruct system, add shields. I'm pretty sure we can't do any of this stuff yet. It's going to be passive armor only, right? The other stuff is technology that we just don't have. Okay. Guess I might as well fill all the slots. At this early phase in the game, there's very little ways you can actually build this. So you might as well have just pre-built these mechs. Guess these weigh less, right? No, they weigh more. They weigh more. Alright. They're all built. Can buy components, weapons. There is actually a help button. Hey, you can drag it around. Select several tasks of science research depending on available science staff. Okay, well I have 80 staff, so that is as little as I can do right now. Locate your base. Oh, it looks like I actually have some pre-made mechs. So you do actually start with some pre-made mechs. Visit cities to find clues. I'll stick mine in the UK. City is under attack by a horde of monsters. Assign pilots to mechs and send them to defend the city. I guess this is the city. Okay. Pilots. Eating. Doing sports. Bruh. I have no idea what a CBS test is. Oh, he has like a skill? The reload speed of all mechs is increased by 25% if he is the commander. Increase accuracy by 30% and gives 1 critical chance. Okay. In this menu, the panel on the right additionally shows how all districts affect parameters. To improve a district, you need raw resources, components, and higher level of the linked district. At 100% damage, the city will be destroyed. Man, this is a very complicated game. When they said Mech Engineer, they meant it. Okay. 30 components to upgrade it to the next possible level. Okay. I have 100 components. Okay. So these just change these percentages. Damage seems to be going up though as I upgrade, which is weird. So that's kind of odd. I guess I only have 15 components left, so I can't upgrade now. Yep. Okay. Alright. Half an hour in, we finally get to a battle.
Slow down.
Q to issue orders, W to call artillery through right mouse button. Okay, actions.
New position.
What are they looking at? Some lines that go off the top here. Doesn't seem to be a way to scroll this radar. Active pause space. Objective of standard missions is to get the mechs to point B. Special missions have their own objectives. Lower the stability on mech is almost knocked to the ground, more movement speed. Passive armor, dodge chance and impact resistance are reduced. Targets 13,830. Are you kidding me?
Continue.
Okay, we're shooting at these guys are automatically shooting at stuff. Okay. Man, they really weren't kidding. That's a lot of bugs. getting bugged to death right now. I can't move. Well, this is certainly interesting. Well. That was pretty severe. Get the mechs to reach point B. I don't know, man. I don't feel like this game explains itself very well. That is for sure. I mean, there's no way to recover after that. The tutorial is on, but it's just those pop-ups. Okay, so let's just take the 3 base mechs here and just go straight back into this just to see. See if I go try and figure out the battle system.
Slow down.
I still don't see a way to
New position.
scroll around the map. That's as much as I can zoom out. What does that do? No idea.
Continue. Continue. New position. Slow down.
You know, you'd think that the keys would let you... Double-clicking left mouse button will reset mechs to auto-complete main mission.
Continue mission. Continue mission. Continue mission. Continue mission. Continue.
Control area. Oh, here they come.
Danger. Artillery fire.
Black. Okay, well the artillery fire was effective, but I seem to have no way to actually scroll the map. Let's go back to the main menu and just let's put the city somewhere else and just see what happens. Was the problem because I chose somewhere exposed? Okay, this time there's only 4,000 enemies. So where you start affects maybe where you start affects your because notice here that these characters are better as well.
Slow down.
Okay, none of this instructs me how to move this around so that I can see the rest of the map. The only thing I can do is zoom out.
Continue.
It looks like the swarm on the mini-map is approaching. There's a whole lot of shooting going on.
Danger. Artillery fire.
Alright, here they come.
Danger. Artillery fire.
Okay. So they're happily blasting away. I'm guessing that this is ammunition, this bar that's constantly going down and then being reloaded with a ping noise. So basically, by choosing to put my city in the UK, I doomed myself. Looks like the city itself is getting a lot of work done.
New position.
And we won. Never have I felt so little control over my destiny. I get it though. I think the game is more about designing the mechs than anything else. We killed 12,000 enemies. But in the UK we faced like 36,000. So we just got overwhelmed. It's an interesting game. I think you'd have to sit down with the manual and really figure it out. It's still very odd to me that you can't scroll around the screen, because I was, you know, wanting to put artillery fire downrange to try and soften up the enemy before they got close. So that much was a little bit odd. The little help panel here is like quite simplistic. Well, anyway, that's it for now because we're out of time, but it certainly seems like an interesting game. I think its biggest weakness is explaining how to play it. You know, are you meant to be able to, in the battles, are you meant to be able to move around, to look around? I guess if not, it's kind of a little bit odd that you you know, you're ordering your mechs to move around, but you can't move around the what you see. What does exhaustion do? Good question. I was going to end it there, but let's actually just do another battle quickly, just to see what another battle looks like. Let's not defend the city. Busy unknown. Oh, there we go. Sometimes lose the connection to people. Oh, he's back. Let's go, Frizz. So it's showing which enemies are there, but not their amounts. Okay, apparently the mechs need maintenance. So I went to engineering to look at the maintenance, but it doesn't seem to... The mechs that need maintenance don't seem to be on the list. I don't know, man. It seems like a very complicated game, and it needs a bit better explaining than what the help provides. And yet, I presume that once you really get into it, it's going to be very easy, but for me, just dropping in from above, and you know, as you are well aware, I am by no means an idiot when it comes to these kind of games. This is organizing by stats. It just doesn't feel very explained. You can use the quick repair button in the hangar. But there is no quick repair button. So I can only presume that maintenance is just something that has to be done, that has to be endured for a period of time. But where does that explain that here? Alright, well, it's certainly a very interesting game, and I would certainly be interested in fiddling around with it in my own time. But for just dropping in for an hour, first impressions wise, you know, it's I think the biggest weakness of obviously what a game that has had a ton of love and detail poured into it is that it just doesn't explain itself that well. That is its biggest problem. You can have one person in training and 2 people in a hospital. Fuck you, I'm eating. Oh, sorry. Okay, that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.